Sweet Little Shannon and Peggy the Pegasus. By Lisa Kelly. Sweet little Shannon was full of giggles and grins, with curly little locks that bounced when she ran. She loved to laugh, play, and was everyone's best friend. One bright afternoon, Shannon went to the store with her mom. As they strolled through the aisles, her mom smiled and said, "Shannon, you've been extra good and always keep your room so neat and tidy. You may pick out a toy today." Shannon beamed. "That's because you make me do the 10-second tidy before bed every night, Mom. It works like magic." Shannon looked at all the toys, so many choices. Dolls, puzzles, stuffed animals. But then, on the top shelf, hidden behind a row of teddy bears, she saw it. A beautiful Pegasus plush with soft white fur and shimmering rainbow wings. Shannon's eyes sparkled. "That's the one." She carefully pulled it down and hugged it close. "Mom, I found her. This is Peggy. Peggy the Pegasus." That day, Shannon carried Peggy everywhere. She squeezed her tight at dinner, kept her close during story time, and when bedtime came, she snuggled Peggy under the covers. Her mom kissed her forehead. "I've never seen anyone so excited to go to bed, Shannon." Shannon giggled. "My bed is cozy, and my day was fun." A good rest makes the next day even brighter. She closed her eyes and drifted into a deep, happy sleep. Then, plop! Something wet was on Shannon's cheek. Her eyes fluttered open. The room was dark except for a faint shimmer. She wiped her face and gasped. "Peggy?" Peggy the Pegasus stood beside her bed, but she was no longer a stuffed animal. She was big, real, and talking. Then, "Hi, Shannon," Peggy said with a gentle nuzzle. "Thank you for choosing me. I've been waiting for a special child to take me home. And now, it's time for a midnight adventure." Shannon's mouth dropped open. "But, how? We can't get out of my room." Peggy winked and pointed to a tiny pocket on her side. "Reach inside, grab some glitter, and make a wish to fly high in the sky." Shannon's face lit up. She loved glitter. She reached in, grabbed an extra-large handful, and tossed it into the air. "I wish that we fly high, high in the sky." The glitter swirled, sparkled, and, whoosh, Shannon felt the cool night breeze against her face. They were soaring. Higher and higher, past rooftops and treetops, up into the deep blue sky. Shannon giggled as the wind played with her curls. Peggy's beautiful wings shimmered, leaving trails of rainbow light behind them. "This is amazing." They swooped and twirled through the stars until Peggy gently glided down to a sparkling lake. The water shimmered like diamonds, and soft ripples glowed with a golden light. Shannon gasped. "This is the most magical place I've ever seen." Peggy nodded. "This is the wishing lake. Toss in a pebble and make a wish, any wish." Shannon didn't even have to think. She picked up the smoothest pebble she could find, held it close, and whispered, "I wish for my daddy to get better." Peggy's big eyes softened. "That's a beautiful wish, Shannon. I'll make the same one." They watched as the pebble plopped into the water, sending ripples of gold across the lake. Shannon snuggled up against Peggy, feeling warm, safe, and full of hope. The next thing she knew, sunlight was peeking through her curtains. Shannon sat up. Peggy was back to being a plush toy, snuggled beside her. Had it all been a dream? She jumped out of bed and ran to find Pat. "Pat! Peggy comes alive at night, and we flew through the sky, and there was a magic lake, and I made a wish, and Pat smirked. Shannon, you have some crazy dreams. Just then, their dad walked in. Good morning, children. She turned to look at her dad, and her heart skipped a beat. He looked better. Stronger. Brighter. Her dad chuckled as he ruffled her curls. Whoa, Shannon. Did you go flying last night? Your hair looks like you rode through a tornado. Shannon giggled and threw her arms around him. Maybe, just maybe, her wish had already started coming true. Hit that subscribe button, leave your comments below, and let us know where you think Pat should go next. The world is waiting, and the adventure begins now.